Bored and stuck in isolation? I'm going to give you some content creators for tabletop gaming that you should check out right now. Hello and welcome to another Top Table Gaming video. My name's Jay and I'm bringing you yet another video, and I'm going to share with you some content creators that I love. Going to see if I can start a bit of a trend here. So everybody I recommend to you today, head over to their YouTube or social pages and let them know they've been recommended and called out in this video. And everybody whose channels I've mentioned, I challenge you to make the exact same video. Now that doesn't mean you have to recommend us, but if I've mentioned you in this video, do make your own version. And let's spread through the communities different content creators that people should be checking out to give them some entertainment for everyone working really hard in the tabletop gaming content creation. Before we get stuck in, and I mentioned the first one, don't forget, click the subscribe button, hit the bell so you don't miss notifications. And if you're on Facebook, head over to the Top Table Gaming community page. There's over 1,000 members now, and that is just a hub for all things hobby and community and hanging out. So get over there, you won't regret it. It's a great place to check out. Without further ado, it's time for my first recommendation of content creators you should check out while in lockdown. First up is Guerrilla Miniature Games. Guerrilla Miniature Games, namely Ash Barker, is an absolute powerhouse on YouTube, bringing you daily content of a variety of different games, and he is definitely worth checking out. Super entertaining, super fun. Love his content. He does tons of battle reports, and he does some slight hobby stuff, showing you what's on his painting table and reviewing new products and stuff at the weekends. It is a channel definitely worth checking out. Ash plays everything Games Workshop. In fact, Ash plays everything. If there's a game, you are most likely going to find it over there. And he has a real passion for checking out indie games and games that don't really get the love they deserve, which is a cause kind of close to my heart. Now, I'm sure most of you know the name Luke Fellows or LukesAPS, an absolute powerhouse of YouTube and an absolute sweetheart of a man. And congratulations, by the way, on just smashing that huge 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Luke's channel is fantastic, and you will see a range of stuff there dedicated to terrain and miniatures. Biggest focus being on terrain and all things encumbered in that. Luke's even managed to launch his own terrain range, Geek Gaming. Do go and check it out. Those are world-class products that I know the rest of the Top Table hosts use. They are insane. Luke's videos, the production value is through the roof. There's a lot of humor in there, a lot of really cool camera stuff done. God knows me and the Top Table boys pester him for hints and tips all the time, and thank you for that, Luke. But do go and check out his channel. It's definitely worth watching. Some of my favorite videos were make a litre of Null Oil for £1 and paint a Space Marine with a Sharpie. The entertainment in those videos was amazing, but he does also cover everything from beginner's terrain guides to top-end high-level display boards, taking you through the process of how he does everything. So if you want to learn how to build terrain, how to build boards, or some really cool hints and tips for your hobby in between, check out LukesAPS. Next up, the legend and Eberdis, Blackjack Legacy. There was no way we weren't going to cover this one. Of course, I recommend you all go and check out the Blackjack Legacy YouTube channel. Head over to Andy's channel and you'll find an absolute wealth of stuff, from product reviews and interviews to things like how to build a fold-away gaming table and everything in between. The guy is a legend, and congratulations, because he's just managed to go full-time on YouTube. I expect huge things this year from Andy, and his content is absolutely top-notch, super enjoyable, and a lovely bloke to boot. Do go and give it a watch. And of course, the Monday night live streams, which are a thing of fame, are what kind of inspired us at Top Table to give it a go as well. And of course, Andy is part of the Top Table Legacy Weekender that we run together. So very close friend, love the man, great on YouTube. So I'd recommend you go and check him out and make sure you give him a like and a sub and all that stuff. Let him know where you came from and tell him what you think of his stuff. Last up is the wonderful Jason Cunliffe of Tabletop Oddity. Do go and check out Tabletop Oddity, especially if you are a Star Wars Legion fan. This guy is tapped straight into the Star Wars Legion community, and anything related, he is your man. He will give you news and reviews as it drops, as well as battle reports and everything in between. And I do recommend that you go and check it out, because Star Wars Legion is hot right now, and Jay is a lovely character to boot. Alongside Tabletop Oddity, he also has a skirmish game channel called Rage Crit, as well as a terrain channel. So do go and check them all out. There'll be links to everything in the description below. This guy must have more free time than sense. He's got 3 channels, but they're very fun, very informative, and a good watch. So check them out. Okay, so the next 2 I'm going to mention aren't YouTube channels, but content is content and definitely worth checking out all the same. The first one is the Drawn Combat blog. The Drawn Combat blog is by a group of local Manchester boys who have a passion for Middle-earth SBG, which I'm sure, as you can imagine, goes down well with us. And they've started a blog that has absolutely blown up, and they've got some fantastic articles, everything from beginner's guides, tactics guides, event reviews, and their favorite segment that they're doing is kind of how to build armies for each faction under 50 quid. So there's some really useful resources there. And there are times where YouTube isn't practical, but maybe you want to sit and read some blogs. Definitely go and check out Drawn Combat. Last but not least, I want to mention the wonderful Brush Baller. Now, Gaz does have a YouTube channel and you will find some videos on there, but Gaz, absolute heart of our community, is set up his own commission painting service, and he's painted my Hunter Orcs and Hobbits for SBG, which you're going to be seeing a lot of on camera this year. And I would recommend anyone looking for commission painting services go and check him out. All right, guys, there you have it. Those are my choices for content creators you should check out while in lockdown, or just at all. They're definitely worth looking into. Hopefully, if any of those you haven't heard of, it's going to give you a wealth of stuff to get stuck into while you're at home, while you're painting, or just in general. Don't forget, if I've called you out in this video, if you've been recommended as one of my content creators, I challenge you to make the same video. As always, guys, this has been Top Table Gaming. Make sure you hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out. If you haven't already, head over to the Top Table Gaming community on Facebook. We're over 1,000 members strong. It is a wicked little group now, so head over there. Get involved in the chat, you won't regret it. I've been Jay, and I'll see you in the next video.